Priscilla. You left the two. Nobody wants the two. I remember, but now I know. You take the two and leave the money. The kids love the money. Sometimes I keep the money.
What?
Sometimes when I leave it and I take the tooth, I don't leave the money.
But we just said the two rules. You take the tooth and leave the money.
No, Sheila, this hat's still someone you're my only friend.
But why didn't you tell me before?
Because I didn't even admit it to myself. Please don't be mad at me.
I'm not, but if they find
I know,
out...
I know! From now on, I'll leave the money. Sometimes I don't take the tooth.
What? I don't.
You said that you don't take the tooth, but why?
Sometimes I don't like to touch it.
Oh no. But you know what? Maybe we shouldn't be tooth fairies.
I know. Maybe you're right. What am I to do?
Here's the bell.
What is wrong, Trixie?
I know I'm gonna keep the money.
No, Trixie, you can't do that. Oh, I must go too.
Priscilla?
I don't want
Don't
you to.
remind me,
I don't
don't
want
remind me.
to. It's just that. Okay, wait. We can do this one last time. We can.
You're right.
Yeah.
I'll go. And I will leave the money. And I'll take the tooth. Sometimes I eat the tooth.
I spit on the children.
Good evening. Good evening.
First, I can hear of musical and yard.
Good evening.
And I'm going to ask you a few questions about the robbery.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Sir, I'd like to ask you a few questions about the robbery.
Good evening. The very thing we're investigating. I'd like to make something quite clear on the onset. When we speak of a great train robbery, this involves no loss of the train. Rather what we like to call contents of the train. That doesn't mean. We haven't lost a train since 1946, I think it was, the year of the great snow, the first latest moan. Now, trains are extremely bulky and cumbersome, and let's say a tour from a lady's neck, where a furrow might fall to the grass and see what is standing. Like say a train, it's billowing smoke, and I'm trying to
Yes,
get
I
the
did
picture.
it before the Thank you. Good evening. I have perpetrated the awful crime.
We believe this to be the work of thieves.
Thieves?
Yes, thieves. I'll tell you. The total pattern is very reminiscent of previous robberies where thieves were involved. That's a loss of property, one of the things I know for. Snatching away the money substances is the opponents of the thieves.
I appreciate it.
You might appreciate the right that I don't. If you like having your money snatched away, I'd rather consider you have an odd fish.
No, it's not the song, sir. Why didn't you say so? What do you think is kind of criminals?
We are. Consider it. One, stage, second, can't seem to catch them.
No, what I mean by that is, who do you think is the organizing genius behind the crime?
Ah, now you're asking me who the organizing genius behind the crime.
No, not the person, sir.
We believe this to be the work of a mind master.
Mind.
Yes, a mind.
No, what is mind?
Mind master is the code word we use down at the yard for mastermind. We don't have to use the term mastermind, it's the press of the man. It's a bit to get something like that. Now, with the wonderful, wonderful new equipment known as the identity. Are you familiar with the identity?
Yes, I think it's where you put together
No. We're only able to piece together the appearance of the face of the criminals, not the face itself. I wish we could. Once you have the criminal face, the other criminal body parts are far behind. They're located beneath the criminal head, touched by the criminal lap. Now, with the wonderful, wonderful new equipment known as the identity, we have been able to piece together a remarkable appearance of the Archbishop Roger Moore.
So he's Grace, your number one suspect?
Let me put it this way, His Grace is the man currently beating the living daylights out of Robbery.
And his Grace will remain number one suspect?
No, I'm happy to report His Grace, God bless him, no longer resembles the picture he once worked up. I think that he thinks for the worse. difference of opinion.
And finally close himself. I think I'm right saying someone doesn't go.
Yes, it has.
And what's the number, Tommy?
We'll bring it as quickly as we can. It's a short life, but when we're down to go. Good night.
Good stuff.
I will.
Well, you see, I moved here from another state and I left my driver's license stamps. And yes, should I read until you finish?
I don't think so. It's a very long book.
Or are you listening to my problem?
I can read and listen at the same time. Go on.
Oh, well, anyway, I took the driving test again and I passed it. And I got this temporary license, which has now expired. And I haven't gotten my permanent one. And when I called about it, they said they had lost me in the computer and they had no record of me taking a test. And so they couldn't send me my license even though I did take and pass the test. Your turn to say something.
Where did you finish reading that last paragraph? Now, what seems to be your matter?
Well,
In one sentence.
I haven't received my driver's license.
Let me see if you're on the computer.
I'm not on the computer.
What is your name?
I'm not there.
How do you spell that?
I'm not on the computer. I went to Windows 3 and they said they had no record of me on the computer.
I am not Windows 3. I am Windows 7, and I need to know your name.
James Agnes.
Is that A as in Arbach, G as in Gesundheit, N as in Nincompoop, E as in excruciating, S as in seltzer water, pause, pause, J as in Jupiter, A as in Agnes, M as in Mary, E as in excruciating, yet again, and S as in slow, lingering. You're not on the computer.
I told you I wasn't.
Fine, I'll give you an award at the end of the day. How else may I help you?
I would like my permanent license.
Well, you can't have it. You don't have the computer.
Yes, but I've got this temporary license.
This temporary license has expired.
Yes, I know it's expired.
It is no longer a valid license.
Yes, I know that. That's why I want my permanent license. I hadn't noticed it hadn't come to the mail until this one had already expired. I had presumed everything was all right.
What a funny thing to do. If you do not have a valid driver's license, how did you get here to the Division of Motor Vehicles?
I took a taxi.
Can you prove that to me? What? Did you keep a receipt from the taxi?
No, I didn't.
I suppose you didn't drive here yourself, did you, Mr. James Agnes?
No, I realize my license is not valid.
That is correct. You have an invalid license. Good morning.
But you're not helping me.
How may I help you?
I would like my driver's license.
You must take the driving test.
But I took the driving test.
I have no record of that.
I know you have no record of it. Some schmuck lost it in the computer.
Kindly do not speak Yiddish to me. If you wish to make an appointment to take the driving test, please go to window 4.
I don't want to take the driving test again.
Well, when did you last take the test?
It's the same day as that on my temporary license.
February 3rd, 1894. The Division of Motor Vehicles did not exist in 1894.
Did you see that? Alright, it's a typo. It's clearly meant to be 1994.
I am most likely willing to agree with you that it is most likely a typo. I am human, as you can see. I do not stick to the rules on everything. Now, what was your name again?
James Agnes.
Is that A as in Arbach? G as in Gesundheit?
James Agnes!
Let me see if we have a record here on the computer.
You don't! I told you you don't!
Why are you shouting at me?
is to just type in the computer and send me my license.
No, only the secretary of the driving test site can do that.
But when she forgets to do that at the time of the driving test, can someone else do it then?
If the secretary of the driving test site is willing to write a note and that she has forgotten to type your name in the computer, then I will enter your name into the computer. And then we will fire her. Do you want her to lose her job?
No, I don't. I want you to lose your job.
I don't see how you can expect me to help you if you're going to be so hostile.
Isn't there anything you can suggest that will solve my problem?
If you could relive the initial driving test site when it was finished, you could ask to watch the secretary type your name and test result into the computer.
Your suggestion is that I relive the initial driving test?
It's a hypothetical suggestion, I must admit, but it's the limit of what I can do to assist you.
Can I see your supervisor, please?
My supervisor is in the back room shredding very important documents and cannot be disturbed.
Look into my eyes. I want you to tell me what I should do that will solve my problem, and I want you to tell me right now.
Move out of New York.
That's a good suggestion. Thank you.